I haven't heard his name mentioned with the same kind of oomph that I've heard these other guys' names mentioned over the past 3 weeks. And I'm sitting there saying, this guy is like watching a video game. His name should always be at the top of the conversation. I don't care how many weapons he has. It's the same way with Golden State Warriors. Like, hey, well, they have Kevin Durant and Stephen Curry. I don't care how many weapons they have. Their name should always be at the top of the list in the MVP conversation.
Well, you're only talking about week 3, right? And on top of talking about week 3, Patrick Mahomes didn't play till last night. So when you look at Russell Wilson's first 3 weeks.
So recency bias is what you're trying to tell me.
14 touchdowns in the first 3 weeks. Beat the Dallas Cowboys on national television, which was supposed to be like this. Oh, Dallas is coming in. It's a big thing. Take care of the New England Patriots. He's dealing in right before your eyes. Where Patrick Mahomes' big night was last night.
Right.
Against a matchup that was supposed to be, head-to-head, and Lamar Jackson's playing against Patrick Mahomes, and these are the two best quarterbacks over the next 10 years in the National Football League. They're taking over the Brady-Manning rivalry. So all that drummed up, and Pat Mahomes comes out, and he takes care of business, 4 in the air, 1 on the ground. And so when you look at that, you go now, okay, he's in the conversation now. He's in the conversation now. But it took last night to get him in the conversation. He was never not really in the conversation, but it was one of the things where it was like, Russell's been in your face, Aaron Rodgers has been in your face because the narrative was set for Aaron Rodgers to not have any receivers. That was the big deal. Then he goes out, and he has the receivers all looking like Pro Bowlers now. So it's like, wow.
But wait, Key, I understand what you're saying about.
But I'm telling you, this is how people have processed the information over the last couple of weeks.
But at the beginning of the year, beginning of the season, we were talking about this being one of the greatest dynasties potentially. We were having conversations about whether they were going to be a dynasty or not. Now, regardless of whether you disagree or agree, that was a huge conversation. So we just lose track of that?
Yes.
Because now we're in a vacuum.
Yes, that is correct.
Well, that's wrong. Just because it happens doesn't make it right.
I didn't say anything was wrong or anything was right. I'm just telling you, the eyes of the people and the ears of the people went to the first couple of weeks. It's Russell Wilson. It's Aaron Rodgers, right? The first week, Patrick Mahomes didn't play great. He didn't play bad. He just was there, right? The second week, they struggled to beat the Chargers and get out of
What did he do the first week, Zubin? What did he do the first week? Can you find out?
No, he didn't play great. He played okay. He didn't play bad. He didn't play great. It was like, oh, okay, Patrick Mahomes, they won. Okay, that's what we expect for him. Then against the Chargers, they go out there. It takes Justin Herbert's interception in an overtime to win that football game, right?
Okay.
So then you look at it
took
now,
Russell Wilson a deep throw at the end to beat Dallas Cowboys too. Okay.
But it didn't matter because the eyes told you something different as you watched against a marquee matchup in Cam Newton. It took Cam Newton to not get in for Seattle to win that football game. It took Dallas to be Dallas for him to win that football game, right? And so when you look at it last night, Monday Night Football, again, the narrative is set. There's a key matchup. He's the former MVP of 2 years ago. He's a Super Bowl winner. Wow. Now, all of a sudden, he comes out there. He throws a little show pay, doing his deal, running touchdown. Now, you're looking at you like, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Had he gone out there and threw for 2 touchdowns and 250 yards, we'd have been like, oh, okay, he did cool. But he did it on national TV on a Monday night against a guy who's supposed to be his rival. That's now all of a sudden he's in the conversation. Every show from here on out, starting with us this morning, we'll talk about Patrick Mahomes being equal or above Russell Wilson for MVP.
I think they're right there. I mean, I would still have Russell with the lead right now, Aaron Rodgers, but he's in that conversation.
To your point, week 1, Mahomes, to Key's point, I would agree. Pretty good. 24 for 32, 211, 3 touchdowns. Okay. So that was his week 1 numbers. One quick thing I would add. People would
say that's pedestrian for
When's
him.
the last time this dude threw an interception?
That's a good question.
When's the last time he threw an interception?
We got a break. Calm down. Let's go, Zubin.
I would just quickly say that we're taking Mahomes for granted. The guy we really shouldn't take for granted is their general manager, Brett Veach. He's 42 years old. He somehow signed Mahomes, Chris Jones, and Travis Kelce all this offseason, all to monster deals relative to their position. And with the salary cap only probably going up outside of next year, where it'll probably go down because of coronavirus-related lack of attendance, all that, it's amazing to be able to keep those guys. Remember, Mahomes is locked into the 2031 season.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.